Welcome, everybody.
What's up? How's everyone doing?
I'm back. No longer sick.
Taya is no longer
alive.
a tree. No, hold on, wait. Because I don't know if you know what we said.
No, I don't.
She decided that being a tree wasn't for her.
Yeah.
She likes to be a little bit more free and be able to speak, so.
Yeah. I'm back.
She's back.
I'm retired.
We said you turned into a tree.
Yeah,
the last episode there was a tree in
You were
between
that
us.
tree, actually.
Yeah, you were
that tree.
Yeah.
I had to come back. Had to shapeshift on back.
She's good. She's all back, so the gang's all here. But except for Bo.
He'll be here.
Yeah.
Bo was having a day. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait. Because me and Teo went to Pilates today.
Oof.
And it was warm Pilates, and I think
Lord.
it being
Pilates
hot in there kind of
sculpt.
threw me off because my brain I just can't think straight.
And we use those freaking the ring of death.
Ring of fire, she calls it
whatever
ring
they're
of fire.
fucking called.
Oh, Lord.
And I barely even used it, honestly. I was just holding it because it's so hard to like push it down while also doing another workout. It was just too much for my brain.
A lot of muscles being
and I'm
engaged
dripping
there.
sweat because I did the oxy shred.
Oh man, you did not do oxygen
drenched.
before that.
Yep.
Taylor's fiance is like in behind the camera, flicked us off just now.
Yeah.
He wants
Normally
to be.
he's not here.
Normally he's not a part of this ever, but he kind of wants to be today. We're short a crew member. Bo is not here. That's all you have to do. Actually, the last episode, Bo had his back towards
he
the
didn't
camera.
want to be a part of it.
Yeah, did you watch it? It's funny as fuck.
He's the assistant.
So
He was the
angry.
assistant.
But yeah, I mean, I do like the warmness of Pilates, so on that note. But anyway,
Lord.
and Taylor's been having a low relaxed morning because, debate. Any excuse, honestly, I would be using everything that I'm pregnant, so I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Even if I don't, people use it for me.
Yeah.
Like at the bar clean, Victoria was like, "Are you really doing that? Are you gonna make her do that?"
Yeah.
She's carrying my nephew right now.
Like chemicals or like.
Well, yeah, it was like a bar clean, and I got sick from it. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done it.
I told you, play that pregnancy card, girl.
Fuck yeah! You only get 9 months to do it.
Yeah.
You only get 9 months.
It's like yesterday at the gym, or whenever we went to the gym, her bag, I don't know if you caught it, but like her bag and her cup were on the floor, but I was like, she can't bend, she's pregnant. She barely has a bump. We're going to switch things up on this episode for you guys, and we're going to dive into like love. The love. We're gonna call this maybe the episode's title will be the love factor.
Can you put like love across the screen?
Because although I've had many failed relationships, I still love love. So we're gonna talk about love today.
Why did I say many like that though? Like you haven't had that many.
Oh,
like,
I've had a lot, and we will get into that.
I mean, you live, you learn.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Whatever.
I don't give a shit. Look, that is why I am the woman I am today. And cheers to that.
Cheers to that, homegirl.
We have some mimosas, and Taylor has a mimosa too. Don't tell on her. Just kidding. Just kidding. So what are we talking about today, Taya?
We were talking about the 5 love languages.
There's something in my mimosa. I'm still gonna drink it.
Just ignore her. The 5 love languages of how we like to receive love. And we're just going to kind of dive into each one. They have whatever, you'll find out. But, and just examples. So if you have a partner if you like to be loved in the way that we like to be loved, then now you know how you want to receive love.
Wait, what are you saying right now?
Because, so my thought process is that we have a lot of girls that watch this.
Yeah.
So
if their love language is the same as ours, that's how you like to receive
your
love.
partner should be doing for you.
That's what a love language is. A lot of people have a misconception of love language is how you like to love people. No, that's how you act on love. Like that's how you show your love. But a love language is like how you like to receive it. Mm-hmm. So how would you like your partner to show you love? Like, do you like him buying gifts? Do you like him watching a movie with you? Whatever, right? Yeah. And there's 5 of them. So there's
words of affirmation, acts of service,
physical touch,
receiving gifts, quality time,
and quality time. Mm-hmm. So,
which are all very important, but
that's
you can have a mixture of all too.
Right,
yeah,
of course.
That's why that website, it did, like the actual love language website, it does show you what order, like in which one's your top one, right? And then second one, third, because in some way, like we need all of them. Like she just said, like they're all important, but there's one majority, like rules one, right? Like that's your main one that you focus on, and like how you really, really receive it. But they're all important in some way. Just some of them are just more prioritized
And we just took like a 5-minute quiz. It was 5lovelanguages.com, and then we just did the free one. Somehow you got
my old results were on there, and then now they're like disappeared. But
you could do the free one and get your top one, your main one, and it literally took 5 minutes, and it told you that.
Yeah,
so that's what we did.
Taya has the book, which the book has the examples or something like that.
Yeah, so it like get the book. I'm gonna actually get the book. But it gives you like a whole chapter on each one of like example couples of like things to avoid, things to do, things to focus on. And
has the book, right?
Well, actually, it's Taylor's book, but
she's gonna read like some of the examples or whatever, and then I screenshotted. I was on Google, and there's like toxic traits of your said love language. So basically, your toxic traits is gonna be the opposite of what that love language is, and then there's more examples as to what each love language means. So yeah, we'll start off by telling you guys what ours are. So mine and Taylor's is quality time. And Taya's was words of affirmation. Yeah. So we'll read you the meaning of them first. So words of affirmation for Taya says, can be. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I screenshotted the toxic trait meanings, not the meaning of the actual thing.
Oh, it's probably in there somewhere.
Do you have it in there?
As verbal compliments or words of appreciation are powerful communicators of love. They are best expressed in simple, straightforward statements of affirmation, such as, you look sharp in that suit. Do you ever look incredible in that dress? Wow. I really like how you're always on time to pick me up at work. You can always make me laugh. Yada, yada.
Yeah, so just like just like reassuring words. Like,
right.
You look very beautiful today, or thank you for being you today, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then quality time for me and Taylor is quality time. So spending quality time, but like I would wrap it up as like making sure we're spending enough date nights together, or making sure we're spending enough time at home in between like if we both work, maybe making sure we're watching.
They really focus in on the book though is focused attention too. So even being together, but like focusing on each other, not just like being in the same room.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So the reason why I never really thought mine was quality time, because I guess I didn't really grasp the aspect. So I used to think mine was acts of service, because and maybe it is. It's probably like on my list, like number 3 or 2 or something. But figuring now that I'm thinking about it, when I would definitely spend a lot of quality time with my most recent ex-boyfriend. But when we'd spend quality time together, I would start to not enjoy it, because when we were together, there was no like actual attention there. It was just like watching a movie all the time, every single day, just watching a movie, no real conversation, like just watching TV together, and that's it, or eating dinner together, like no real like conversation. So yeah, that not just quality time,
right,
but actual like attention being
undivided attention too
when you're with that person. Like, don't get me wrong, of course, if you're with somebody, you live together and like you're married, whatever, it's good to like be with that person and be able to sit in your silence with them too, occasionally, but not all the time, just not acknowledging each other and like really giving that attention. So what do we need the book for? That?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I have the examples.
Okay, yeah, give me examples.
Okay. And they have these little things too, like on the side. So for words for affirmation, it says verbal compliments are far greater motivators than nagging words. Encouragement requires empathy and seeing the world from your spouse's perspective.
Do you think you're more of like a compliment words of affirmation, or more like I appreciate you, I appreciate you did this, or do you think it's a combo of both?
Probably a combo, but I think more leaning towards like the appreciation side of affirmations.
Yeah.
But that's also something that like I struggle to give myself, is like the words of affirmation. So
yeah,
that's weird. I don't know what that means.
Damn, I think
a lot of people can have that though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, yeah.
But if that's the way that I like to receive love, why am I not doing it for myself? You know?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like get the words of affirmation to myself.
Well, that could be why you like getting it as well, because it like helps fill it even more.
I think it's just different, like coming from somebody that you love rather than.
And also hearing it from somebody else can also like put in your head, to want to say it more like, you know what, he is right, like, or she is right, whatever you love. Like, it's like, It's like, I do look good today. Like, I don't know, like, I think it could snowball.
Sure. Oh, this isn't... Okay. Anyway, so it says if your spouse's love language is words of affirmation, to put on a mirror, words are important, words are important, words are important, just so you can remember that, like, that's your partner's way to be loved. I don't know. Should I be reading these? I feel like I should.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does it fit? Okay.
The book.
Learn to say I love you or other expressions of affirmations in a couple different languages.
Okay.
We love a bilingual queen. Look for your spouse's strengths and tell her how much you appreciate those strengths, but be specific. An example they gave is, I like how you reach out to people at church who don't seem to have anyone to talk to. Thank your mate for something they do routinely and wouldn't expect to be complimented for. And occasionally email or text a note of affirmation during the day or when one of you is traveling, or if you know your spouse is having a hard day, send a link to a funny website. So it's just going beyond, like...
Just saying, oh, you look really good today, or thanks for putting up the dishes. Or,
right. Because, like, that... I don't know. Like, the ones about looks to me doesn't really matter because I feel like...
It's very surface level.
Yeah, and especially being, like, in service industry, like, I get those compliments all the time, 24/7.
And as a woman, it's
right.
Like, and it sucks because as women, like, sometimes you don't appreciate it as much.
Yeah.
Getting compliments like
But if it's coming from my partner, I think it needs to be a little bit deeper than just, oh, you look hot today.
Yeah.
Thanks, I know.
I will say that is one thing ex-boyfriend did do really good was if I was having a hard day, he would send me like voice memos and stuff. And he was the only boyfriend I've ever had that did that. He would send me a voice memo just like, hey, just want to let you know, like, you're doing great. You like, you know, keep pushing, blah, 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 blah. So that's, I guess, like a good example. And that did make me feel good, but I wouldn't say that's like my top. So.
Yeah.
And I think learning that about myself makes me want to dive more into speaking affirmations to myself on the daily. Because, like, I listen to, like, affirmation podcasts or whatever.
You don't actually verbally say it.
And I feel like that'll help me a lot with, like, my self-love, if that's the way I like to receive love.
I have to, like, sometimes tell myself, like, if I'm brushing my teeth, I'm like, oh, right now, or, like, not, I guess not. Well, brushing my teeth. You're doing right today.
You know, like, you go, girl.
You know what I mean? Like, you're in the bathroom, like, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, whatever. Like, oh, say it, like, really quick, like, oh, you're doing great, like, or, oh, you're beautiful, like, you're independent, you're confident, whatever. It's, like, really good. And it sounds, like, cringy. It sounds, like, weird to do, but it's not, bro. And who the fuck cares?
Really
like, you're in the bathroom by yourself. You're in your room by yourself. Nobody gives a fuck. You're in your car. Pull down the fucking mirror. Say it to yourself. Like, it will do, like, something, like, to our brains, like, it's just, like, rewiring it, and, like, just it'll make you feel good, so...
I met this old man at work the other day, and he was like, he was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? He was like, I look good, I smell good, and I feel good. And I'm like, damn right. And he's like, I tell myself that every day. And I'm like,
you start to believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, no matter what's going on, you know that, like,
and I never heard, like, first of all, a guy but he was like,
I've had somebody say that before, like restaurants, and I love it. Like, they just make, that energy, like, reciprocates onto you. I literally just made a story about that today. Like, your minds are powerful as fuck. Like, anything you think and anything you anything you think about and you focus on, like, that's, like, literally what you're gonna attract. So, like, if you spend all day thinking, like, I'm the fucking shit, like, I'm literally like that bitch, or I'm literally like that guy, like, whatever, you will eventually start moving like that guy or like that girl, or whatever you want to think about. Like, you have to believe it, because if you don't believe in it, how do you expect that shit to happen?
And your mind's the only thing that you listen to all day, every day, 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you listen to, like, a sad song every day, all day. You're gonna be sad.
Like, I could have not had a breakup in, like, years, but I listen to, like, Billie Eilish or some shit.
Literally.
And start, like, acting like I just got heartbroken.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting, because this is how we should love ourselves too, honestly. I'm thinking about it. But, like, how do you do quality time?
Well,
like, just, like,
spend
time on yourself?
Like, for yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would say, like, self-care. Quality time with yourself.
Well, so now we're switching over.
Oh, okay.
So they have the same love language, which is quality time. And a little paragraph says, by quality time, I mean giving someone your undivided attention. I don't mean sitting on the couch watching television together. When you spend time that way, Netflix or HBO has your attention, not your spouse. What I mean is sitting on the couch with the TV off, looking at each other and talking, devices put away, giving each other your undivided attention. It means taking a walk, just the two of you, or going out to eat, looking at each other and talking.
That makes so much sense now, that why, like, I don't know why I never realized, like, this was my top one, because I remember nagging at one of my boyfriends before that he would not even want to take my dog out with me, like, or on a walk, and he wouldn't be doing anything, mind you. Like, we would be at the house doing nothing, and he wouldn't want to take a walk with me. He wouldn't want to take, and that would like literally like piss me off. Like, it would piss me the fuck off.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's probably why, because that's how I wanted him to show me love, not just like I'm sick of sitting on the fucking bed watching TV because you're not actually giving someone this attention. Now, do you think, since ours is quality time, I guess there's two different ones. Like, do you feel like your quality time is more spending time at home together, and that's what you prioritize more, or him planning dates and you guys going on adventures and going places together, or a combo of both?
I think us just being together, because like sometimes like
Doesn't matter where.
yeah, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go down to Home Depot. I'm like, oh, I'll go. You know, like, and it's just like, like, I don't have to go to Home Depot. I'm just going just to be there. Yeah, I think it's really just, I mean, it's fun when you're doing a bunch of fun shit, but like, I think it's really just us being together, and then just because whatever we do,
just
it's
being
like
in each other's company.
Yeah. I think that's really,
okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm the same way, because honestly, I don't care if I just like to take a ride and you're like, your truck with you or some shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't care.
But I thought, don't you think that planning a date and stuff like that would be more like acts of service?
Yeah, and that's why I thought mine was acts of service, because I remember, and that's why all of these do bundle in together. We do love all of them, and that is how we receive love through all of those, but like one is more prioritized. But that was another thing. In my last relationship, he would never plan dates, like ever, and that was one thing that I always noticed. I'm just like, why can't you plan a date? So I always thought like mine was acts of service, because that was so important to me, but it's because I wasn't getting it at all. So like I was focused on what I wasn't receiving.
I think that one's pretty high too, acts of service.
Yeah, but I feel like planning a date is more, it's just more effort, like you're putting a lot of thought into that. So I don't know if that, I guess I don't know, it's like borderline quality time, I guess, for me. But
because he plans a lot of shit. He planned all of our vacations. I planned one vacation. He planned like the other 10. And like, I just had to kind of show up and be there. You know,
technically, is planning dates then acts as service?
I think so.
Time?
Yeah.
I think it'll be both. I think it'll be acts of service first, and then it'll be quality time at the.
Because you have
once you're together, spending the time, then it turns into quality time.
Because
I
mean, if he does the date, but then you guys get there and he's on his phone the whole time,
right? Then it's not quality time.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he just did the act. But there's no quality time there. But when I did my quiz, mine was like, I had 3 that were like really close, like in like the circle graph. Is it called circle graph? Whatever. And I feel like, I don't know, because I'm not paying $40 to find out, but I feel like it's words of affirmation, obviously, and then gifts. I know it. I just know it because I answered gifts for like a lot of them, but like not just giving me gifts, because I don't care about giving me gifts, but I want it to be like, I want someone to be thinking about me and like
a thoughtful gift.
Teo likes freaking pink Starburst and only the pink Starburst. I'm gonna get her this little thing of pink Starburst. You know, or like fill my gas tank or something. Period.
Just like
and I think acts of service would be the third one. I think like those are my like physical touch.
That's so no, that one definitely should be number 5 for you.
And quality time, I don't know.
Wait, so what did you say? You said
words of affirmation was the first, and then I think gifts, and then I think it would be acts of service.
Okay. Yeah, my second one was physical touch, which now I'm thinking about it, it probably is. Honestly, and then acts of service. Yeah, and then I don't really know the rest. I think gift giving for me would be what's the other one? I'm forgetting.
Words of affirmation.
Okay, I think words of affirmation would be.
Don't you have your full results though?
No, I lost it. I don't know. When I went on the page, it just had results from a long time ago. And then when I logged out, it was gone.
You probably have to pay again.
Not logged out when I exited out to a different page, and now it made me redo the test again. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, for you guys, let me read some of the examples. Ask your spouse for a list of 5 activities that he would enjoy doing with you. Don't assume you know. Make plans to do one of them each month for the next 5 months. Send a photo of something you saw on your walk to the office, or relay a funny incident that happened in a meeting.
That's quality time list?
Yeah. It says, one woman said, my husband sent a photo of him, my daughter, and the dog sitting on our front porch. I was at work and it made me feel like I was hanging out with them.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Plan a weekend getaway, just the 2 of you, sometime in the next 6 months. Make sure it's a weekend when you don't have to be in touch with the office or have family commitment. Focus on relaxing together or doing what you both enjoy doing. And then think of an activity your spouse enjoys, but also brings a little pleasure to you. Like it says SEC football, crafting. Tell your spouse that you're trying to broaden your horizons and would like to join them in this activity sometime this month.
You know what? Hell yeah, because now I'm thinking about it. When I was answering the questions on there was questions like, do you like if your partner joined in on hobbies or like things that interest you? Example, I guess, is like how I just told you how ex-boyfriend wouldn't go on walks with me, but I literally would go and like engage and be there for any of his hobbies, okay, extracurricular activities that I would be there every fucking weekend for. And that was like my way of like showing him like, hey, I'm here, and showing interest in like what you love.
Support. That's
like,
how you give your love.
But that's just something I was doing. I don't know if that's like my main way of, I guess so, yeah. That is a way I was showing him love, though, by showing him like I am making the effort to show that I'm just here for whatever interests you, whatever I'm here. Because at the end of the day, I'm still getting that quality time that I receive love from by showing him love by being there for him with whatever interests him, whatever. Because either way, you're spending time together. But then, if I'm asking you to go on a walk with me, that's like you reciprocating that and like being there for something that I'm interested in, as simple as taking a walk. So it's like little things like that people need to like keep in mind. Like you don't have to go to the end of the fucking world to do these things. It's like simple fucking math.
That's how it was with my ex. Like I've freaking started liking cars. Like I don't even like cars, but like I started being interested in cars and like car meets and like what I would say the gym, but like I liked the gym before my ex, but he made it to be like a weird chore. So like I stopped doing that.
Once you make something feel like a chore, it's like no fun.
I hate it. Or like freaking. Oh no, that's what y'all hear they did.
Yeah.
But I like really like rap or like Spanish nightclubs. Like I don't speak any Spanish, but here I am at a Latin nightclub because that's what he likes to do. But God forbid I asked to go to like.
You're coming to a Spanish nightclub with me then.
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Still don't speak Spanish, but that's why I might find me a Spanish poppy.
Un poquito, right?
Un poquito. But no, it makes a big difference when you focus in on like at least putting an effort to try to like learn what your partner's love language is so that you can give them love in that way and not just like giving love in how you like to receive love, because it's not going to work
and
like that.
And that's selfish.
Right. It's just not going to. Just take 5 minutes, take the stupid quiz, and now you know. Now
stupid.
Everyone knows.
It's not fucking stupid.
It's not stupid. It's serious. But like, it's stupid that you can't just go do it for your partner. Like what?
Yeah.
And I remember asking my ex to do one of these, and he said, "I'm not doing that." Okay, cool.
Oh my God.
And that's why we're not together no more. That's not why we're not together anymore. But I don't feel like that could help. If your partner cares, they would do something as little as this 5-minute quiz just to learn how they can love you better.
We're gonna put a test to it when Taylor's fiance gets back. We're gonna ask him to take it, and if he says no, red flag. They're
He already took it.
While he was.
Oh, there he did it.
He was in the bathroom.
So what is his?
I think he said fuck, I forget. Damn, I'm the
He's
shitty
here?
partner. No, it's on my phone.
He said, "I'm a shitty partner."
Words of affirmation.
Okay,
his are words of affirmation?
Ow.
I like that. I think that's interesting when it's for men because they act like they don't care.
I know.
Do you feel like you do that?
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
what I was gonna ask her. And
She's the only one in a relationship.
Because if not,
so.
you need to think about that and start being mindful.
Yeah,
of it.
maybe I could do it more.
Okay.
Maybe you could do it more.
You want me to?
Do you think
the chapter's
that he
already
loves
tabbed.
you in the way yours are quality time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's not for you, and don't worry.
When I literally got here, they're sitting on the couch drinking coffee together.
Yeah, like that. Literally.
Like no phones, no nothing, just sitting on the couch, looking out the window.
So if it's been too long, I would like insert myself in their space.
Good.
And be like,
See, really, quality time is her love language. Like,
And the
what are you
dogs too,
doing?
because now they're here.
Bo's definitely physical touch.
yeah, Bo is.
That's so funny.
Bo.
If you guys are listening, the dogs are back, and
Yeah.
they
got bored.
So on the last episode, we did keep I guess touch on how some people are in the car listening to us and not visually seeing. So Taylor's like,
true.
by the way, Bo is a dog.
Yeah. No.
I'm like, what?
Because I was listening
they
to
said
some
the
of this
same time.
podcast and they said that, and I was like, oh yeah, some people are just listening to us.
That's funny.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so last little
the
thing
toxic ones,
is there's toxic traits for all of these love languages. So basically, it's just the opposite of what your love language is. So for quality time for us would be a toxic trait that we might have, that we do, is self-isolation or withdrawal from just things. So, let's see. Where's the other one? Quality time. Oh, so there's two. So there's like, you can tend to isolate yourself and do the complete opposite.
Like if you're not receiving it, then you can...
Just in general, like, I guess, just like doing it.
Okay.
As like just a toxic trait. Which I do that often, honestly. I go to like these things, like these, what am I trying to say right now? These waves, waves, I don't know. Okay. Like different weeks, like where I'll be super social and like yada yada. My social battery is like super, super high, and then one week I just won't talk to fucking anybody and I'll just stay home. Honestly, I think it's resetting me. I think I need that though.
Now, he would notice that too, like our first year or whatever together, when you're like working out all the kinks and shit. Like I would just, like if we would get into like a little like argument, I would self-isolate.
Yeah.
But he like wants to talk about everything.
Oh yeah.
Right then and there. Yeah.
Oh wow. I remember him telling me stories like, or you, I think you're the one who told me the story.
Yeah, like he'd be like, and I couldn't talk. I just couldn't talk. I would just blank out. And I would just like need to be by myself to like gather my thoughts.
Okay, so it is a general just toxic trait that it doesn't have to be just because you're not receiving it.
But I would want him to be there, but it was just like I would need to isolate to get my thoughts together. It was weird.
Okay. And then the other one is you can become clingy or avoidant.
Okay.
What does that really mean? So like, I guess
like it gets too much.
Yeah, I definitely have become clingy a few times.
So I'm gonna take a shower. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Me too.
I'll be in there with you. 5 minutes.
Right there. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Or avoidant.
Avoidant, like you're not getting it, so now you just want to not be around them.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Fuck, I do those things. Sorry, I say, guys, you're gonna learn. I have a potty mouth. I tell everybody to start counting how many times I say fuck on the show.
I've been replacing cuss words with fun words. So fire truck.
That's boring. I'm not doing that.
That's too much to think about.
Or I say like mother trucker at work.
I like I showed like a preview to my mom and she's like, she said something about me cussing. I was like, yeah, mom, sorry.
PG-13 on this.
So then yours.
I hate that. Like mine's different.
Okay, affirmation. No, it's not.
Like your names are the same, so
it would be different if like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, true. Because then we can't really talk about anything. Yeah.
Okay, so affirmation toxic trait is lying or manipulating with words.
whoa.
Guilty
as charged.
Guilty. So.
And the other one.
So what?
Can I just like throw something in there though?
No, you can't because I know exactly what you're gonna say. And go ahead, fine. Say
whatever, bro.
Whatever. You can say whatever. We have free will. I can say whatever I freaking want.
I said this to my nephew this morning because he asked he woke up. Sorry, real quick. He woke up. First thing he asked my mom, Mima, can I have ice cream? And she's like, no, AJ, it's freaking like however 8 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, okay. And then I stepped out the bathroom. I was like, AJ, tell Mima that you have free will. And he looked at her and was like, he didn't want to say it. But I got that from you.
Well, you can do whatever you want, honestly.
Okay, so Taya used to have this thing where she would like make up stories like for fun and lie to us about stories.
Because people just believe you. Like, why are you believing me that I freaking did this?
But she wouldn't tell us right away. No. Though. It would be like later down the road, a few days
and then they'll bring it back up, and I'll be like, I was lying.
I lied about that. We're like, what?
But it was always just stupid, pointless things. But it's like, you guys weren't giving enough affirmations. That's what it is.
We're the blame.
Now I'm blaming you.
Let me take accountability. Let me not be a
red flag. Give me more affirmations. I wouldn't have to be the toxic trait. Honestly.
You're right.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, darling. You're doing great.
I do that to my tables at work now. I just be lying. Okay, and they just believe me. Why wouldn't you?
At a serving job, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I lie all day.
And it's fun.
By the way, because the other one.
I don't lie about serious things, though.
Yeah.
Please, don't think I'm dishonest.
Can become hurtful the way they worded these is stupid, but hopefully you can understand them. Can become hurtful criticism or lying or creating a cover story when someone is uncomfortable with the truth. What do you think about that?
So if I'm uncomfortable with the truth, then I become hurtful and criticize, or
no. These are all so can become hurtful. That's one.
I can get a little hurtful. Mean. So criticism is one. So you criticize people a lot or criticize yourself a lot. Probably true to both.
Lying. My sister is calling me on the podcast. Sorry, can't answer. or lying, which is another one we just spoke about, or creating a cover story when someone else is uncomfortable with the truth.
Okay.
I don't really understand that one.
I don't get that one, but
Creating a cover story when someone else is uncomfortable with the truth.
like softening.
Oh, maybe, yeah, like sugarcoating something that because they're
I guess
like
I can do that.
people pleasing in a way, I
for
guess,
sure.
right?
But that's a whole different trait that I have in life that I'm working on. I don't know. I feel like all these things tie into different things because like zodiac signs, like freaking just like mental health, because like the isolation thing, if you're depressed you're gonna isolate, like they all tie into each other. But in regards to love, I guess this is what this would be. I do sugarcoat because I don't like hurting people's feelings ever.
And you did say that you're one of your weaknesses is guilty. Like if something makes you feel guilty, like it's easy for someone to make you feel guilty.
My trauma wound is guilt. And all my exes know it, and they all play that card so well. So well.
Crazy. Well, I encourage you guys all to learn about your love languages, especially if you're in relationships, because if you don't know what your love languages are in your relationships, then it could make a hell of a difference, I'm pretty sure.
And read this book by Gary Chapman. It's only $15.99. Where'd you get this from?
You can get it on
Amazon. It's really short, and it looks like an easy read too. Like it's not like super small. It's not a lot of chapters, and it gives you like the quiz in the book too, so you don't have to actually do the quiz online if you just get the book. But that's what she wrote about this.
Hope you guys learned a little some, and hope you guys learn to love yourselves as well, not only your partners. And share a lot of love. I actually have a tattoo that says "More Love" on my arm. Is that crazy? I told you I love love.
Love.
All right,
live, laugh, love. That's not the affirmation.
No, my username used to be, for years, since middle school, high school, used to be Lizzie Love XO. And I changed it. Finally, I had to like detach from that, but whatever. Taya's going to end it off with affirmation.
So today's affirmation is, I love myself and I naturally attract loving relationships into my life. Learn your love language so that you can stay true to that affirmation, honestly.
For sure. All right, well, thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.